In this video, I'm going to discuss the 6 fundamental movement patterns, which I feel should be the foundation for any training program. That can be for sports performance, for rehabilitation, or for overall health and fitness. What are these 6 fundamental movement patterns? First would be a lower body push, which is any sort of squatting movement. Secondly would be a lower body pull or a hip hinging movement, which is anything where you're picking something up off the floor or bending over. Number 3 would be a lunging movement. That can be in terms of a split squat stance or an alternating lunge. Number 4 would be a rotational movement. Number 5 would be a upper body pull. That can be a vertical pull or a horizontal pull. Number 6 would be a upper body push. That can be vertical or horizontal push. Why do I say these are the 6 foundational movements? Well, mostly those are the movement patterns that you would see in any given sport. When you start to design a program, the reason why I rather consider looking at movement patterns versus individual exercises is it makes it simpler to design the program. Make sure you aren't neglecting anything. People can sometimes become hung up on which exercise would be best because there are many different exercises that will target the same movement pattern. Make sure that your training program incorporates the movement patterns that are required by your sport. And if you are doing this for health and fitness, it gives you an idea of what you can look to incorporate. There might be a point in time where if a specific sport doesn't demand one of the movement patterns, then you won't include it. So whether you want to incorporate all 6 movement patterns is up to you. And it's not right or wrong whether you choose to use all 6 or use only some of them. I would rather point out that by incorporating all 6 movement patterns gives you the best chance to cover all your athletic bases. Now, there will be certain situations where you need to be more specific in the exercise or the movement pattern you choose for a particular demand. However, still incorporating one exercise per movement pattern is a good starting point. Depending on which movement patterns you will need to incorporate more and do more often, that will be dictated by either your sport or the demand you need to be able to meet. There are going to be many different ways you can incorporate the different movements depending on the level of person you are trying to train, and that can be in terms of their age, their training history, and also their goal that they're trying to achieve. If it's for overall health, because it is not for a particular demand, you kind of have much more free reign over which movement patterns you would then use. If someone is not too happy with vertical pushing, then you will incorporate horizontal pushing, and vice versa. No matter what exercise you choose, as long as it is targeting the movement pattern you're after, then you are going in the right direction. The main takeaway from this video is that to give you a good foundation and a good starting point to then make sure you are, let's say, covering all your bases, and then you can take it from there. If you have not been incorporating any one of these, does not mean that you have been doing anything wrong, but it could be something to consider and look to incorporate in the future. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.